Now we're going to look at multiplying and dividing real numbers. When multiplying and dividing numbers with the same sign, their product or quotient is positive. So let's look at 4 times 5. Because they both have the same sign, the answer is going to be a positive 20. Now in the next example, negative 15 divided by negative 3. Because they both have the same sign, the answer is going to be a positive 5. Now we're going to look at multiplying and dividing numbers with different signs. If two numbers have different signs, their product or quotient is negative. So let's look at the first example. 6 times negative 3, because one of them is positive and one is negative, the answer is going to be negative, a negative 18. Now we're going to look at the next example. Negative 18 divided by 2, the 18 is negative and the 2 is positive, so when you divide it you get negative 9. The inverse property of multiplication. Two numbers are reciprocals if their product is 1. A number and its reciprocal are called multiplicative inverses. So for example, 4 times 1/4 equals 1. So 4 and 1/4 are reciprocals of each other. Now let's look at another example. Negative 3 times negative 1/3 also equals 1, so they are reciprocals. Now we're looking at dividing with fractions. Here we have negative 4/5 divided by negative 8/15. So let's start by rewriting the negative 4/5. You want to change the division sign to a multiplication sign. And you want to flip the 8/15, making it negative 15/8. Now that you have a multiplication problem, you can just multiply directly across. Negative 4 times negative 15 equals 60, and 5 times 8 equals 40. This can now be reduced to 3/2. Now we're going to look at the properties of 0. When a number is multiplied by 0, the answer is always 0. So here we have 1/3 times 0, and that's going to equal 0. The next property is 0 divided by a number. Whenever 0 is divided by a number, it is going to equal 0. Now the last one is division by 0. What that means is when a number is divided by 0 this time, so the number is going to be on top, that the answer is going to be undefined,